So in one-dimensional motion, there are some equations which are kinematic equations for uniform accelerated motion. Okay, so today we will prove this one by graphical representation. First, I need to write down those equations. Those equations are, first one is V equals to U plus AT. What is V? V is here final velocity. U is here initial velocity. A is the acceleration. And T is time taken. Okay. Now the second equation, second kinematic equation is S equals to, which is the distance covered by the particle or displacement covered by the particle. S equals to ut plus half at square. Here the total video will be in English because that will be general for the students. Whether you are in Bengali medium, whether you are from English medium, then it will be easy for you for the next videos also. And the next one is V square equal to U square plus 2AS. Okay. So three equations are important, and a fourth equation is also there. In CBSE there it is not included, and in West Bengal board it is included, I think. So that is Sn equals to U plus half A into 2n minus 1. Okay. What is it? That is distance covered by the particle in time t, and whenever the uniform acceleration is a, and u is the initial velocity here. And this is also another expression of kinematic equation. We can express final velocity like this also. And the fourth equation, that is the distance covered in nth second. Nth second means, suppose you have to find out the distance covered in 10th second. That means that at that instant you have to find out the distance covered by the particle. That is Sn, and the expression is here U plus half A into 2n minus 1. So we will prove these equations, these three equations, only three equations, by graphical representation. So let's start. First, we need to take the velocity time graph, that is y-axis, which is velocity axis, and the x-axis will be taken as time axis. Okay, so now the curve which represents the kinematic equation, which represent actually the motion, is like this. Okay, suppose the name of the curve is AB. Now put a line, put a perpendicular on t-axis. Okay, this is O, origin, and this is C, and this is D, you can say. Okay, basically this is the actual curve which represents the motion. So first we need to prove this equation, V equals to U plus CT. How we can prove? By definition of acceleration we can prove it. So what is the definition of acceleration? Definition of acceleration is change in velocity divided by time taken, right? Now, see, in this curve, OA, what is OA? Here it is velocity curve, velocity axis, which is y-axis. So here we have already started this curve from the point A. That means OA is having some value. Okay, but O is origin. It is having the 0 value, and OA is having the value U. Why it is so? Because we already have taken the initial velocity as U. So here OA is the initial velocity, and as the particle ends its motion at point B, that means the final velocity will be V. So basically OA is U and BD is V. Now in the total journey, the time taken is this, we can say, because to go from A to B in the time axis, the point coincides with, A point coincides with a T axis as O, and B point coincides at the T axis as D. So that's why T is here. That means OD equals to T. That is exactly equal to AC again. Okay, so now we can write change in velocity. Okay, what is change in velocity then? This is V, that means we can write down BD minus CD. Here OA is U, then also we can say CD is also equals to U. So BD minus CD divided by time taken. What is time taken here? OD. OD is the total time taken while the journey is going on. So OD. So BD is V and CD is U and the OD is T. So now we can solve this equation, that AT equals to V minus U, and we can say V equals to U plus AT. Here one more thing is there that you have to learn, that whenever we are drawing some curve of a motion in velocity time graph, then we are getting acceleration as the tangent. What is tangent? Basically tangent, what is tangent? For right angle triangle, whenever the theta is there, so we can write tan theta equals to perpendicular by base. Here perpendicular is BC divided by base is AC. So here change in velocity, see, BD minus CD is the change in velocity. That is basically BC, right? That is basically BC. That's why, so here tan theta equal to BC by AC, which is exactly equal to A only, right? BC by OD or AC. OD is exactly equal to OC, AC. So that's why here tan theta gives the acceleration. So whenever you are drawing some curve in velocity time axis, then the tangent only gives us the value of acceleration. That also we can say. Okay. But here we will define the acceleration like this, and then we will prove this equation like this. Okay. Now we will prove the second equation, which is S equals to UT plus half AT square. Okay. So here this is the graph. T axis is at the x axis and V as y axis, and again AB is there, and again O is there, and C is there, and D is there. So first we will find out the distance. One more thing that you have to learn, that whenever velocity time axis is there and the curve of the motion is there, so whenever you are finding out the area of the curve, okay, which area enclosed by the curve and the axis, basically this region, here this is the region of the area, okay, which is enclosed by AB curve and the axis, this one and this one. So this area always gives us the distance covered by the particle. This is the geometrical representation, you can say. So S equals to, we can say, area of OABD, right? So now this is a trapezium. So we will not go like in complicative way. So we will divide this total area into two portions, like right angle triangle is there and another rectangle portion is there. So we can write down area of OACD plus area of right triangle ABC. Okay. As we know, the area of OACD will be the area of the rectangle only, and the area of the rectangle is always length into breadth. Here length is T and breadth is U, as I have told in the earlier proof, and VD is totally V, and this portion is V minus U, as we know. Okay, so now area of OACD is length into breadth, that is basically U into T, plus now what is the area of triangle? Half into base into height. What is base for this triangle? Base is AC and the height is, we can say, BC. Okay, so here height is BC, that is, you can write BC, then after that we will write down the actual expression BC, and the base is AC. So here what is BC exactly equal to? BC is V minus U only, and AC is actually the T, time taken, that we have already written, that OD, here OD is T, and that is exactly equal to AC again. So we can write down T here. Now one more thing that you have to substitute here, that we know A equals to what? V minus U by T. So we can write down here V minus U equals to AT. So we can put this AT in the place of V minus U. So UT plus half into AT into T. Okay. So UT plus half a t square we can write down. So this is the proof of the distance covered by the particle by graphical representation. One more thing is again there, one proof is again there, which is third proof, v square equal to u square plus 2as, right? How you can prove that? Here we will not divide this area section into two portions, okay? We actually directly go to the formula of area of this trapezium. Which trapezium? That OABD is the trapezium here that you can see. So we will directly go to the area of the trapezium only. Then only we can get this expression. So here we will start from the distance formula, that is S equals to area of the trapezium, OABD. Okay. So remember the formula of area of the trapezium. What was the formula basically? What was the formula? That is half into what? Sum of the parallel sides, right? So what are the parallel sides here? OA and BD. So we can write down OA plus BD and the height between them, the distance between them. What is it here? AC or OD you can write. So into AC. Okay. So now half into V plus U we can write, because BD is here, BD is V and OA is U. So you can write down V plus U here into AC. AC is the time taken only. So T is there. Now you can write, see here V minus U equals to AT. We have already written. So that means AT equals to V minus U. Then what is the expression of T only here? From here we can write down T equals to V minus U by A only. Is it correct or not? T here. Here we are dividing the left hand side by A only. Then only we can get the expression of T in terms of V, U and A. So that is it. So half into V plus U into T. What is T? V minus U divided by A only. So here 1 by 2A is there and V plus U and V minus U. Remember the formula of A plus B into A minus B, which is actually A plus B into A minus B gives us always A square minus B square only. So V square minus U square is there at the numerator. So denominator here is 2A. So now we can write down directly that 2A can be multiplied with the left hand side here because it is at the denominator. That's why 2as equals to V square minus U square. We can write down by writing this one at this side and this one at the right hand side. So this is V square minus U square equal to 2as and V square equals to U square plus 2as. So this is the proof of the third one. So this is it. And we can prove the fourth one by only the algebra. So this is the graphical representation formula. Those are very important. Those three formulas are there to prove by graphical representation. So this is it.